Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Moonday and today's question is, how do they feel about you now? Um, there is, however, a couple more questions that I have decided to ask. So basically, we're gonna look into what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what are they doing, if anything, when it comes to you and your person. And also from the Romance Angels, we're gonna get some extra card, some advice card, some guidance card. So we'll see what we can get from the Romance Angels. Alright, this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind and, take whatever resonates and simply leave the rest. Also, let me just quickly mention, I don't know what is in the cards, but, sometimes the readings are not how you would expect them to be, which means not everything is always rainbows and unicorns. That would be great, but this is not our reality. So just saying, just you are warned right now that, not every message here might be, super positive, or, not every card, not every pile might be like they love you and they want you and whatever. So this is just something from me to say. Just be prepared that, like I said, not everything always is super extremely positive, because I would rather tell you what I see in the cards than just lie to you just to make you feel better, because this is what I do in general when it comes to me reading the cards. So yeah, that's it from all the serious beats. Okay, there's one more thing, if you're still with me. I have opened my Etsy shop. At the moment there is just some physical products for sale available, but I might be adding my tarot readings one day over there as well. That really depends on a lot of things, actually. So just check out my channel for more updates, and also my Instagram for all the updates about my shop. Alright, so in today's reading I've got 4 groups of cards for you guys. This is going to be our group number 1 with Red Carnelian. This is group number 2 with the green Aventurine. Group number 3 with the Snowflake Obsidian, and group number 4 with the blue Quartz. So you can pause the video right now, you can meditate on your choice, you can choose by number, by crystal, you can use your pendulum, whatever, whichever method resonates with you the most. And then whenever you're ready, you can find the timestamps in the description box down below. So, pause this video right now, make your choice, and I'll see you in a moment in your reading. Hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. This is our Red Carnelian group, and today we're gonna see what do they feel about you now. So I'm gonna start with the tarot cards, and then we'll see what is the last piece of advice from the Romance Angels. So let's just see what they're thinking about you, feeling about you, and doing about you, if anything. And once again, this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. So sorry, what they're thinking about you. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups. Oh my god, somebody is really, really, I even want to say depressed. When they think about you, there is a lot of sadness going on. There is like this missed opportunity thing. There is this missed chance. They feel like they've lost a chance, they did have something, and basically they feel like they let it all go to crap. Sorry to say that. So whether you have been with them, like whether you're asking about your ex, like you've been in a relationship, or somebody that you were dating or you were casual with, whatever, the thing is, they feel like they they've messed it up, you know. They feel like there was a big opportunity for this connection to grow, for this connection to flourish, but now they see that, you know, it's their fault. They made it go the way it is now. They made it go all to, you know, it's all turned to nothing because of what they've done. And I feel like they're just realizing that now, and they're feeling very strongly about it. And now they're like literally like this, like, what have I done? You know, this could have been so beautiful, this could have been so perfect, you know. There's so much opportunity, so much chances, you know, so many things could have gone right, but you know, what have I done? Why did I let it go the way it is now? Why did I let it go all terrible? Why did I let it, you know, like, I don't know, it's just like a very overwhelming energy right now coming from them. Like, they're really, they feel shattered. But I don't know, I feel like it's not been like that before. It's just lately they have like realized this, and it's just like a latest thing, you know. Maybe you have decided to move on with your life, and now they're seeing, you know, all the missed opportunities, all the chances, you know, and everything that could be, but it's not because of them, because of what they've done, because of how did I let it go. So they're thinking about it a lot. This is what I'm getting. This is what the spirit is telling me. Let's see what they're feeling. What they're feeling about you. Ten of Swords. Oh my god. This is a really, you know, difficult energy. Like, I feel like this person is, in general, in a lot of... They're in a very dark place, you know. Whether it's mentally, emotionally, like, you know, mentally... Like, I feel like they're feeling very depressed, you know. They're feeling very bad, very terrible. You know, there's all the guilt coming to them. And what they're thinking, I feel like they're thinking, this is over. There's no way we are going to be back together because of how much I fucked up, you know, of how much I killed this connection, I killed this relationship. There's nothing that I can do to start over or save it. There is just nothing. I can't do anything anymore. I killed this connection. This is what I'm getting from this card. Like, literally, it is telling me, like, you know, like, I killed this connection, you know. It's my fault that all of this happened. And maybe this is correct, maybe this is incorrect, but this is how they feel and they think. But they're like, there is nothing I can do, you know. They feel like this is over, and there is no way for you guys to reconnect or come back together. But it's not because they don't want to, it's because they feel like, you know, there is nothing they can do to make it right to you. So I don't know what this person has done, you know, like, but there is so much heavy energy around them, and I feel like there is so much work they would have to do if they wanted to go back with you. And this is not because, like, you would tell them, it's because of their mindset right now. Like, everything is very negative and dark around them right now. So they would need to do a lot of inner work to get out of this place right now, you know. For some of them, maybe even like seeing a specialist, like you know, like a therapist or psychiatrist, because we are here dealing with depression. We're here dealing with a lot of grief, a lot of sadness, a lot of, like I said, very heavy emotions, you know. They're grieving over this connection, they're grieving over this relationship that you guys had. And it's all coming to them now. It's like this realization just hit them, and it hit them very hard. And I know some of you might be like, well, good, because they've done this or that to me, you know, or some of you might feel sorry for them. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know what I'm getting right now is that if you feel sorry for them, or you have like this kind of like, oh, you know, feelings for that, even if you're thinking about reaching out to them, all I can say right now that this would not help them right now. So if you're thinking about, okay, yeah, they feel so terrible, let me just text them and let them know it wasn't their fault, or like, I still, like, I miss you, I still think about you, you know, we can do it again. This is not going to help, all right? This is what I'm getting, like, this is not going to help. Even if you were to call them, even if you were to text them right now, or like ask them to meet you or anything, like, this is not going to help them, because this is their mindset. This is something they need to deal with and work on before you can even think about the reconciliation. So this is something that Spirit wants you to know. Don't try to reach out right now because you feel bad for them, sorry for them, or you really want to get back with them, because they need to work on this. They need to work on this mindset right now, because even if you were to go to them, they would probably feel like, oh, you know, like, they only feel sorry for me, it's not like real true feeling for me, or they want to use me, or they want to laugh at me, make fun of me because I'm in this terrible space right now, you know. So don't take any action. This is what I'm getting. So let's just see what they're doing right now, if there is anything that actually they're doing right now towards you. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you might be dealing with the Earth sign. I feel Taurus the strongest, but it could be Taurus, it could be Virgo, it could be Capricorn. That is a very interesting thing, because what I'm getting, you know, from this King of Pentacles is that they are not doing anything right now, which is quite obvious, because like I said, they're grieving, they're in this you know, this guilty place of mind, they're in this, you know, guilty mindset and everything like negative that, you know, you can think of. But they're not doing anything, because this is really interesting, because, you know, like I said just a moment ago, the Spirit was like, don't take any action, you know, like, they need to heal first. They need to work on themselves first if you want to work on something together in the future. And the thing is, what they're doing right now is that they are not doing anything because they kind of know that it's you that's gonna come to them. I hope that makes sense, because I'm trying to I'm trying to explain the best I can. And basically what I'm getting from their energy right now, you know, is that, okay, they kind of expect you to come to them, even though they're like this, and they will still not do anything, even if you were to go to them right now and say to them like, oh, you know, like, it didn't work out, but let's try again or something, you know, it still wouldn't make sense, because they would be still in this mindset here with the 5 of Cups and 10 of Swords, you know, the mindset that needs to be worked on. So they kind of feel still confident that it's you that's going to come back to them, that they don't have to take any action. But in the same time, it wouldn't make any sense for you to go to them, because they have not healed. They need to heal on the emotional level, on the mental level. And then, you know, they can think about it, whether, you know, they want it again or not. It's same with you, whether you want it again or not, because I can tell you the only thing right now, I mean, the only thing I can tell you right now, sorry, is that even if you were to go back to them right now, they have not changed yet. They need to heal, they need to grow, they need to change, basically, because they have not learned their lesson. This is what I'm getting. Like, they definitely, you know, they're in this mindset right now. They're just realizing how much they fucked up, and now they're like grieving. They're probably overreacting. They're being very dramatic about it. You know, some of them righteously, some of them just to create some drama, but in the same time they're not like, oh, you know, I don't need to do anything because she's gonna come back to me anyways. They're gonna come back to me anyways, so I'm just gonna be there, sitting there, and, you know, not moving anywhere, so they will know where to find me. But the spirit is like, don't do that, because they have not healed yet. They have not learned a lesson. They need to grow before you decide if you want to talk to them or you don't want to talk to them. So let me see the last card from the Romance Angels. What do we have for you? Whether it's advice or a message that you need to know. We have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So what I'm getting for you guys is that obviously, you know, you do have this chemistry between the two of you. You feel attracted to them. They feel attracted to you. There's a lot of this physical attraction, you know. You're connecting. You're just connecting on so many levels, I'm getting, you know. That's why, even though, you know, they fucked up and they've done this, they can't stop thinking about you. And it's the same thing for you. Even if you're maybe right now like, oh, it's good because they've cheated on me, they hurt me, they've done this or that, you're still thinking about them because there's a lot of this chemistry going on. You know, there's a lot of this attraction. You're attracted to them, you're constantly thinking about them. Even if they hurt you, even if they make you cry, even if they cheat on you, you're still thinking about them. But honestly, what I'm getting very strongly is that you have grown, and you have grown a lot, and now it's the time for this person to realize, learn their lesson, and grow as well, so they can become the king, you know, instead of just you know, being who they are now. Because right now they're not in this king position. Right now they're pretending to be the king, you know. They're pretending to be the king, which means that they're just sitting on the throne waiting for things to happen for them. And that is not a good mindset, you know, because they want you to come to them, but they have not gone through these lessons yet. They need to go through this before you decide to come to them, or whether they decide, you know what, I'm gonna leave that throne and I'm gonna make a first move because I'm also attracted. So yeah, this is all I got for you for today, group number 1, and I do hope you really like it. And if you did, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel for weekly videos, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys think. How did that resonate with you? I love reading your comments, guys, and I always read them all. Also, don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. A link is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Hello, group number 2. I hope you're doing well. This is our green Aventurine group. And the question of the day is, how do they feel about you now? So we've got 3 cards. How do they think about you now? How do they feel about you now? And what, if anything, they're doing about you now? And also we have this Romance Angels card to give us like a message or advice on what is going on or like, yeah, whatever. And a quick reminder, this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. And now let's get into your reading. So what they're thinking about you now. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel they when they think about you, it's a little bit patronizing. I don't know exactly what happened between the two of you or what kind of connection you guys did have. But it is a little bit patronizing. When they think about you, they're kind of like, they look at you like if you were a child, if you're somebody who is inexperienced in a lot of things, you know, just in general, inexperienced, and they're kind of like, oh, you know, this poor girl, she doesn't know much about life, she doesn't know how to do things, she doesn't know how to do this or that, you know, what does it mean to be this or that, what does it mean to feel this or that, you know. So it's kind of like they feel a little bit like, you know, I feel this emotion of patronizing somebody, you know, of feeling patronized as well. Like they when they think about you, it's kind of like they're giving you a little bit of their attention, and you are just so happy that they have given you this tiny little bit of attention, because it's just so amazing and fantastic, you know, and I'm being a little bit sarcastic about it right now. Because, you know, they were so amazing that they did give you a piece of their attention. They have given you a piece, a moment of their time, and you know, you feel like, oh my god, like it's raining gold right now, because this person who's so amazing. I'm not saying that this is how you think, this is what they think. It looked like, you know, like this person is, you know, giving me their attention. I'm so blessed. Thank you, universe. You know, but I don't think they mean it in a negative way. It's just kind of the way they are. Maybe there was somebody, or they are somebody who is just in general extremely busy. So, you know, maybe it was like, you know, a moment to celebrate where they actually did have time to, you know, spend time with you, or give you their attention, or like meet with you, or like buy you something, or you know. But I definitely feel like, yeah, you know, they when they think about you now, it's like, yeah, I was so awesome because I was able to give them a piece of my time. It could be very, you know, it could be their ego speaking as well, because I'm getting like, yeah, I'm so cool because I give them time and I give them attention, and they totally lack that. They, you know, they're always thirsty for my attention. They're always thirsty for my time. So that is a little bit snobbish, but I don't see them being malicious about it. So I'm just gonna move to what they're feeling right now. So maybe this is going to help us see a little bit more about also what kind of person they are, because now I'm interested. The Fool. All right, that is interesting. What they're feeling right now. I feel like they're seeing you and this whole connection that you guys had as something that can be a new potential journey, because now they see that in a little bit of a different light. I feel like what they feel, I hate making it so like feel, and they feel, you know, sorry, but I just can't think of a better word right now. But what they feel is that, you know, there is some kind of potential there. They feel like this is, you know, there is a chance for you guys to have a new beginning. There is a chance for you to have a new journey. If they stopped having feelings for you in general, I'm getting that their feelings kind of came back to them again. It's kind of from scratch. It's kind of from zero. I'm not saying they don't feel anything for you right now, but it is at the very, let's say, beginner level, basic level, when they see there is a potential, when they see, you know, there is the chance for this new adventure with you, there is a chance for this new journey, you know, with you, when they feel like they're opening a new chapter in their life in general right now, and they could kind of open that chapter with you. But I'm not like seeing big romance passion thing for you. What I'm seeing is that, yeah, there is, you know, that would be cool. I do have some feelings for them, you know, there is a potential there. You know, I feel excited about it. You know, we could start again, basically. You know, they feel like, you know, you guys could start again. You could start dating again, you could start a relationship again, whatever connection you did have. They feel like it will be really great to start over, to you know, just start from scratch, start from zero, and maybe in the future build it up a little bit more to something more serious. But right now their feelings are kind of casual, but in the same time it's like I wouldn't mind starting over. I wouldn't mind, you know, having some kind of connection with them again, start over basically. So now I'm gonna move to see if they're doing anything about it, because they're like, you know, in their heart space there is a potential for like starting over, starting this again, or just starting in general. But let's see what, you know, if they're gonna do anything about it. And that is actually beautiful. We have the 10 of Cups. So there is a potential for you guys to actually have this connection, this long-term happiness, relationship, family, eternal, beautiful bliss, happiness, you know, joy, however you want to call that. I feel like, you know, they might start working towards it. For some reason, I know this is telling me about the present, but to me the present is up to, you know, like between last month and next month, let's say. So I still feel like they have not started on that yet, but there is, you know, there is this thing where they will start working on something that is going to lead them to this. So there is this, you know, like I said, in their heart space, there is this potential. I feel like now the Six of Pentacles in their mind space, in their thinking space, makes more sense, because they also, I feel like they want to become this kind of like a breadwinner for the family. They want to become the person who is the head of the family, you know, and they do want to be whatever, basically, okay, whatever kind of connection with whatever gender you are looking for, this person wants to take the very masculine role, and when they think about you, they're in this masculine space of mind, and you're that feminine in their eyes. So you are this more dedicated, you're the receiving end, while they are the giving end, you know. So when they think about you, it's a little bit more like a parental kind of thinking, you know, when they want to, when I said they were like thinking about you in a little bit of a patronizing way, they do, because they feel like they are the stronger person, you are that weaker one that they need to protect, quote unquote, and they need to provide for, they need to be able to give them time, money, you know, opportunities in life, and everything that you want. So right now, you know, they're kind of reinventing themselves, and they're reinventing how do they see the potential that they might have with you, the connection that they might have with you, because what they are working on right now is this 10 of Cups with you. So having a family, you know, having this beautiful life, and like I said, they could be this masculine energy, the giving and, you know, the provider, the head of the family, and you are somebody who is like the wifey, you know, who takes care of the home, you know, and basically that's their idea. You might not like it because, you know, this is, everybody wants something different in life. So, you know, for some of you it might be like a dream come true. For some of you it might be like, oh my god, I don't want that. This is not what I want. I don't want them to give me the money so I can do my groceries, whatever. But, you know, it really depends obviously on a person. But I do feel like this is something they want. They want family, they want to have a home, and they will start working towards it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually decided to contact you in the near future again. If they don't contact you in the near future again, what I'm seeing is that they might be still in this full kind of space of heart and of mind in the same time as well, because they're still on that ground level, the level 0, when they still need to take that first step towards a lot of things. Okay, so I'm going to see what is the last card over there for you from the Romance Angels. What do we have? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So you see, this is what I just said. It's like I wouldn't be surprised if they contacted you again. So I do feel like they might be actually contacting you, like I said, in the near future, when they want to talk to you, when they want to tell you how exactly they feel about you, when they want to tell you what is their plan, you know, when they want to be honest with you and just tell you exactly how do they see your future together. And I feel like you should be very honest with them as well. So you need to honestly tell them whether you like their idea or whether you don't like their idea, whether you don't see yourself as a part of that future or whether you do see yourself as a part of that future. But I definitely feel like, you know, their guides and your guides are gonna they're like working really hard to bring you guys back together, to at least have that conversation, because I'm not saying that you guys need to be together and that's it, but they're working very hard to bring you guys together so you can have this conversation, so you can tell each other exactly how you feel and where do you stand, what do you want, what your expectations are. So this is all I've got for you, group number 2, and I hope you did like it. If you did, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel for weekly readings and leave me a comment. Tell me what do you think. I love reading your comments and I always read them all. Also don't forget to visit my Etsy shop, link below. And thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next video. Hello group number 3, I hope you're doing well. So this is our Snowflake Obsidian group, and today we're gonna look into how do they feel about you now. And obviously, like I said before, there is basically 3 cards. How do they feel about you now? How do they think about you now? Or what do they think about you now? How do they feel about you now? And what, if anything, they do about you now? And also I've got one Romance Angels card to give us some extra message or guidance at the end of the reading. Quick reminder, again, this is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. And now we can start the reading. So how do they feel? What do they think about you now? We have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so this is a very positive card, you know. When they think about you, they feel there is a lot of joy. There is a lot of positive thoughts, you know. What I'm getting is that when they think about you, it's like you equals home. You equals kind of like family, I'm getting, you know. So I don't know what kind of connection you guys had, but I feel like, you know, just when they think about you, there's a lot of these joyous moments that link to home, you know. Maybe you were doing a lot of things like at home, or maybe you were kind of like a family to them, you know, and you felt like very familial to them. Maybe they were treating you already like a part of a family. But what I'm getting honestly is that whenever they think about you, it's like this very positive feelings of joy, you know, excitement, happiness. I feel that they also think that they were able to make you happy. And vice versa, that you guys were making each other happy, you know, in this connection, in this relationship. Because I feel like, you know, they think they've put so much work into this that, you know, you are always basically happy about that. You know, you've seen their effort, you recognize their effort, and that would make you happy. And I feel like, you know, in their headspace, it's also the vice versa. They saw you growing, they saw you putting the effort, and that would make them happy as well. I can also see that when they think about you, they see a lot of opportunities and a lot of possibilities that still kind of might be undiscovered. So they might be thinking about the stuff that you guys were not able to do together, that you guys were not able to accomplish or were not able to experience, and that makes them feel kind of like, oh my god, what if back then we did this or that, we had this or that, we went there and there, you know, we've done this or that, whatever. And there is a lot of things that they're thinking about, you know, when it comes to you that maybe could have made you happy or happier. And it's not like they feel this is a missed opportunity and it's terrible, but they very often think about what if. What if we've done it this way or that way? Or, you know, there's like, so I feel like there's so many doors that they haven't been able to open with you, and they think about that a lot, about all of these opportunities, about all of this stuff that you guys could have done together, could have been to, but it's all kind of shoulda, woulda, coulda, you know. So we don't know if that was actually realistic or it's still realistic. It's possible, but there is a lot, like, you occupy quite a lot of their thoughts, but when they think about you, you know, it's very, very positive. So, you know, at least that they don't hold like any, I don't know, negative feelings when it comes to you. So that is good. So how do they feel about you now? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you might be dealing with the earth sign, so that is our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, what I'm getting is that what they feel about you is that you are very precious to them still, no matter what. But in the same time, they kind of feel, how to explain that well? It is a little bit cheeky, because they're kind of like, okay, well, you come to me because I might come to you, but I'm definitely not going to be in a rush. It's going to take me a lot of time because there's still so much planning I need to do. There's still so many things I need to think about before I come to you. But if you feel ready, you can come to me. I'm not saying this is what you should do or shouldn't do, but this is kind of like what is going on in their heart space, you know. Like, if you feel ready, you can come to me. You know, if you have something to offer to me, you can come to me. But for me, I still have a lot of thinking to do, a lot of planning to do. So it's not going to happen anytime soon. It might happen someday in the future, but I am not gonna rush. You know, I don't know, maybe in the past, you know, you guys rushed into things, and you know, this is something that they don't want to do again. They want to avoid if that is possible. But definitely this time, what I'm getting is that this time I'm gonna take my sweet time. I'm gonna do it very slowly. I'm gonna plan it very carefully. I'm gonna observe what is going on. I'm gonna see if, you know, if everything is ready and everything is perfect for me to arrive, you know, and start doing something maybe. But when it comes to the feelings, you know, I'm getting that they're quite stable, I have to say that. So whatever they felt for you in the past, you know, it's still the same. It hasn't changed at all, because the Knight of Pentacles is very stable, you know, it's very, very stable. I feel like for them it's also the thing where they don't change the object of their interest very often. When they fall in love, when they are interested in somebody, is very deep. It's very it's not like, oh my god, it's not like this passionate eruption of, I don't know, emotions and everything. No, it's more stable energy with them. But when they fall in love, they fall deeply and they fall for a long time. So it's not that easy. It's not like they have different object of affection and adoration every day or every week they're in love with somebody else. It's like it takes them time to build the attraction. It also takes them time to stop caring kind of for somebody. So this is somebody who is very stable in their feelings. So they still have the same feelings for you that they did have before, which could be a positive sign depending on what do you want from this connection, from this person. So let me see what, if anything, they're doing about all of this. They're doing about you. And we have the King of Chalices. Okay, so you might be also dealing with a water sign. So there is your Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And what they're doing about it, that is, you know, that is interesting, because they are not doing anything. Maybe that might be because of their Knight of Pentacles nature, but what they are doing is they decide to kind of tune into their feelings. What I'm getting is that they're not going to take any action unless they're sure about their feelings for you and about your feelings for them. Because right now they want to know there is this potential, there is this, you know, it's the possibility of stability. And with the Four of Wands, I also have to say the number 4 in general and the Four of Wands is that card of stability, of stable home. So, and it's showing through all of these cards. So this is a value that is very important for them. Stability, home, you know, and the feelings that don't change all the time, that don't change often. So when it comes to their action, I feel like they're maturing, they're growing up, but they're not taking any action towards you. Why? Because they want to make sure their feelings are stable, they're unwavering, they're unchanging, and they want to make sure it's the same for you. Your feelings for them are still the same, are still stable. You know, that might be a little bit like a downside to this whole situation, because we as human beings, we change, you know, we evolve one way or another, and this is not something I get that this person feels comfortable with. They don't like change. They don't like, you know, that it's gonna sound weird, because they don't really like growth, because for them growth equals change, and they feel very uncomfortable with change. So they just, you know, they will not take any action, like I said, unless they know you guys are both mature, you're ready for commitment, your feelings are unchanging, you know, and you will forever stay the same, basically wanting the same things and same values. So that is a little bit interesting. But on the other hand, you know, like them maturing is a good thing. It's a good thing. So let's see what is that last card, you know, from the Romance Angels, whether that is the advice or what do we need to know. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card, this is not a physical passion, because like I said, this person is not somebody who is driven by passion, but I feel like they can be very passionate, you know, with you, but first they need to know that everything else is kind of there before they get to the passionate side of them. But I definitely feel like for you, they do have like a lot of passion, a lot of like I was saying, positive emotions. When they think about you, it's positive. What they feel about you, it's positive. You know, so if you know you can return these feelings, you know you can return you know, all of this, you know, their emotions, their mental state. If yours is basically the same, you know, the union is coming, then that means the union is coming. You can't be very happy with them, you can't be having very joyful and stable life with them if you're not a fan of you know, let's say super exciting things going on every day, not having a schedule, whatever. Then you know this is not for you, because life with them would be very stable, quite predictable, I have to say, but very, very happy in the same time. So yeah, it might take them some time, because they need to know exactly where do they stand, you know, how do you view them, but you know, if they assess the whole situation and they see that yes, you know, there is this potential and a chance right now, they will take some kind of action towards you. But if they don't see that yet, they will remain silent and just observing. So this is all I've got for you, group number 3, and I do hope you did like it. If you did, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet for weekly videos, and leave me a comment. Tell me what do you think and how does it resonate with you. Also, please don't forget to check my Etsy shop, please. Link is below. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Hello, group number 4. I hope you're doing well. So today we are going to see how do they feel about you now, and we also have some other cards that are going to show us what do they think about you now, how do they feel about you now, and what, if anything, they do about you now. And this is our blue quartz group. Also, we've got one card from the Romance Angels that are going to give us extra information or extra advice on what do we need to know. And yeah, again, the reminder, this is a general reading, so please don't forget about that. Alright, so now we can start our reading. So let's see, what do they think about you now? So we have Judgment. That is very interesting, because there is a few things that are kind of coming through. With the Judgment card, I feel like when they think about you, they think about second chances. That is a very big thing. So I don't know if they think about giving you the second chance, or they would want you to give them the second chance. But I'm getting like this another chance. I feel like when they think about you, it's kind of very spiritual. It's like they think you are their calling. They think you are meant to be. You guys are meant to be, or you were meant to be in the past, or you will be together in the future. But I definitely feel like they hope that you will understand that this is the calling for you as well, that you know you guys are meant to be together. You guys need to follow that divine guidance, you know, and you should understand that as well. I don't know if your person is extremely spiritual and if they would say things the way I say them. Maybe they're just maybe they're very religious in their own religion and they would call things differently, but the message is basically the same, you know, like they feel this is divinely guided, you know, there is this universe is calling you to be together because there's like a greater purpose for you. So when they think about you, it's very on a very spiritual level. They want the second chance, whether from you or for you. They want to reconcile. They want to you know, they are very often thinking about you guys coming back together, following that divine plan that, you know, in their head is there for you guys. And it's just, you know, I feel like they really think about contacting you, you know, like making this phone call, texting you, sending you a message somewhere. They're very often thinking about that. That is, you know, that is a big thing, because to them it's also something that is very big, you know. They are very big believers in that. They're really believing that you guys should be together, that you're meant to be together, that this second chance is coming. Because, you know, I don't know who has maybe lost feelings for the other person, but there is this resurrection of feelings as well. They are thinking about that very often. This is what I'm getting. That is very interesting, because no other group basically had that much of like the spiritual energy surrounding their person and the connection. So let's see, what do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Let's see. The World, another major arcana, and look, this is card number 20 and this is card number 21. So when they feel about you, what do they feel about you? Sorry, is something that is coming to the end of a cycle, but it's not like the end, like with the Death card, for example, where there is this transformation occurring and we don't know what's going to happen next. Or with the Tower card, when there's also like this change and big transformation coming, but it's very painful. This is very peaceful, you know, this in their feelings, when what they feel about you, they know they need to close some kind of a chapter. So maybe they need to close something, they need to have a closure for something that you guys had together, but they're still thinking about having that another chance, having another try. So maybe they are right now, what they're going through is ending one cycle of this connection, maybe, you know, coming to terms with something ending, because they are getting ready for the new chapter to start. And I feel like they do want to have this chapter with you, obviously. We'll see later on what else do we have, but in general, what I can definitely tell about this person, they're very spiritual, whether you can tell or not, because like I said, they might be spiritual through so many different lenses. They might be very religious, they might be very, well, new agey, let's say, you know. It's going to be different for every person, but they are very spiritual people, and they see all of this connection they have with you as something that is very divinely guided, that has been kind of brought by the fate, you know, if you like. But right now, you know, they're in their feelings, they are like in their heart space, they're closing this one chapter and they're getting ready to start a new cycle. But this is I feel like it's going to have to be with you. That's what they think. It's going to have to be with you. Maybe right now they are in another connection and they are realizing, you know what, I need to close that connection, I need to close that chapter, because I want to have another chance with you, basically, because that is something I'm getting for some of you as well. Maybe they have found themselves in a different relationship, in a different connection, but they're like peacefully realizing that, you know, I don't really have feelings for that person I am with right now. I need to finish that because I want another chance with with you. So let's see what they are doing, if anything. We have the Hermit. Oh my god, like, this is only major arcanas, and this, like I said from the first card, I don't, like, seriously, I didn't know what is in the card because I never have like a preview or whatever before I start, so I don't know what I'm gonna see. This is major arcana, and the first moment when I saw the Judgment, I said this is a very spiritual person, and all the cards we have here are very spiritual. So what they're doing right now, I feel like they're gonna retreat. With the Hermit card, they might, like I said, they might end this connection they do have with somebody else right now, and they might retreat a little bit, because what I feel they need is finding themselves, because the Hermit is also a very spiritual card. The Hermit is somebody who needs to go inside on that inner journey, so they can find themselves, they can find the answers they're looking for, because this person is also very I don't know, I'm getting like philosophical a little bit, but what I'm also getting is that this is a very old soul, which might explain why they're so spiritual, and they see things in cycles, in different cycles. And I feel like right now, like I said, they want to end one cycle and start another, because, or they know the one cycle in their life is ending and the new one is approaching. But I feel like before they will be able to start this new cycle with you, they need to go and kind of discover or rediscover, you know, they're like in a life, or like more spiritual life, because I feel like they might be retreating and you know, kind of like letting themselves get caught in a lot of like meditations, in a lot of maybe, I don't know, shamanic journeys or something like that. I feel like this is going to be very important for them. If they're religious, like I said, they might be actually, you know, letting that side of their life take control for some time, when they're gonna be just letting that aspect of their life become the most important thing for some time. But I feel like they need that moment of solitude, they need that moment of silence and of you know, isolation from the world and isolation from other people, to kind of be able to have that balance again, because I definitely feel like there's some answers they're looking for, there's some kind of knowledge they're seeking, some kind of things they need, that need to be discovered, and they only know that these things are just the answers are deep inside of them, you know, they're there, they're deep inside of them, nobody else can actually give them answers to that, they need to find them themselves. Might be also a moment of studying something, if, you know, there is something they want to do, there might be like a course, there might be, I don't know, like I said, studying something just on their own, in their own time, in their own pace, just to kind of deepen their knowledge, because I definitely feel like this is a very, very spiritual person with a lot of past lives, a very old soul, most likely at the end of the incarnation cycle. Probably this is their last incarnation on Earth, because I feel like they've gathered a lot of knowledge. So very often I feel like when you guys were talking, it was very deep, very spiritual. They were talking about the things that you just felt they were not coming from somebody who just lived once or just lived on Earth before. Very, 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 very intelligent, smart person. But when I say intelligent, it doesn't mean they have like They need to have a lot of like diplomas of universities or whatever. Being intelligent, you know, it means that you have a lot of the life experiences and knowledge about life, not only knowledge about university courses or something. So very interesting connection, very interesting person, I have to say, but don't expect any action from them anytime soon, because they need to first go inward and find some answers for themselves. So let's see, what is that last card from the Romance Angels. But before I do that, I have to say, with this just major arcanas, I really have to say this is a very divinely guided connection. I'm not saying that you guys need to end up together, because this is not what I mean, but everything that is happening between you and them, or has happened in the past, it's all a part of the divine plan. There's definitely some lessons that both of you need to learn from each other. So that is very, very, very important connection in your life. So I'm just gonna see that last card now. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. That is quite interesting, honestly. I know I say interesting a lot in my videos, but every time I just uncover the card and there's something I'm like, oh my god, wow, it's like, it's interesting. So sorry for that. I feel like both you and your person need to free yourself from some kind of limiting beliefs and some kind of limitations. I don't know exactly what that is. This is what my higher self is telling me, that you guys have some kind of limiting beliefs, some kind of limitations that you guys put on yourself in this lifetime, and the spirit is saying it is time to take back control of your life. Something, you know, something has gone wrong, or something has gone in a way that you feel like you've lost control over your life. You've lost you know, the ability to control your life, but the spirit is definitely saying that you're the only person who has got control over your life. You're the only person who has got control over yourself. You need to realize that the boundaries are imaginary. This is not real. This is not real. These boundaries, they're not real. They're just in your head. You can easily free yourself from that. You can change your limiting beliefs. You can change your limitations. You can free yourself and see everything for the way it really, really is. So this is something that you and them need to work on, and I feel like this person will be working on that very soon with this hermit stage, when they will be freeing themselves from their limiting beliefs, from I'm getting from their karma, something that has been going on. Maybe it is the same for you. Maybe you need to work on that. Maybe you need to also have this hermit journey, a very inward journey, and work on that from the very basic spiritual level. So this is all I've got for you for today, group number 4, and I do hope you did like it. And if you did, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet for weekly videos, and leave me a comment. Tell me, what do you guys think? How does it resonate with you? I love reading your comments, guys, and I always read them all. Also, don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. The link is going to be in the description box down below. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.